Game number 2 in the semi-finals of the Go4sc2 2 Cup. Premium number 3 has started. Spawning in the bottom left-hand corner of the map, we find our yellow Zerg player. It is a Revolver. And he's playing for a team GGRus apparently. Don't know if that's... might be a good game sponsorship or something like that. Pretty big streaming streaming client in Russia, of course. And he is facing off against his blue Zerg opponent from ATcm. It is Elazer. Now, temples are not gonna go down. Overlords are in production. I'm a little bit sad about that. I would definitely go for a little bit of speedling, bailing aggression right now. Because the roach battles from Elazer, they are very good. We've seen that against Henfi. We saw that in the last game against Revolver too. But Zerg versus Zerg, Zerglings can be pretty nice too. So will Elazer open up with that spawning pool first once again? I would predict so, but Elazer definitely a player that can switch it up quite a bit. He is gonna go for the spawning pool, just playing it safe, and his opponent Revolver still wanted to go for that hatchery first. Something that you see very regularly in a ZVZ. Once you're up 1 point, you play it a little bit more safe. Go for the spawning pool first. Once you're down 1 point, well, you might as well go for that hatchery first. So if you want to go for a temple, it's best to do it if you are 1 point down. But that is also, of course, the risk of your opponent holding it. But Elazer will follow this up with a hatchery, of course. No gases have been... Oh, gas has been taken already by Elazer. I did not see that on the production tab earlier. But he is going to have Zergling speed out pretty fast. This is not going to be spotted by a Revolver for quite some time. That Overlord cannot really make it into that main base. And it's going to take like 3 minutes before he will finally make it there. Also, the Zerglings of Elazer have been made right now. He's going to send those towards his opponent's base to see what is going on. But Revolver has taken his own gas geyser too. So he's not going to fall too far behind. But it still means that Zergling speed is going to be like 30 seconds faster for Elazer if he goes for it and commits to it immediately the moment that he can. A very annoying supply block for Elazer right there, producing 2 Overlords at the same time. That cannot be his plan, but he's producing 2 more Zerglings at this point. Is he just going to go full Zergling mode right now? Might pull him up inside his natural base. The Queen will make sure that the Overlord of Revolver stays out of sight. Yeah, but it looks like Elazer wants to close this out very early on. He has 14 drones, and now he's just going to go into full Zergling production mode. He did not even get a Queen at his natural base. He did not start production at his natural base at all. And Revolver will repel the first 2 Zerglings of his. But Elazer really is looking to hit a timing. Slowly but surely, Revolver is getting further and further ahead with the amount of workers that he has. But the Zerglings of Revolver, did they get a scout inside the main base already? No, he did not. And there are quite a few Zerglings here pulled up. The Zergling does not commit to the main base, and that can be devastating. Now Revolver has also produced, will also produce 20 Zerglings himself. He did get the double Queen quite a bit faster, so it looks like he's going to be able to defend this very nicely. His spidey senses are tingling, but the Zerglings of Elazer with Zergling speed already done are not going to be on the way. 10 more Zerglings about to pop, and let's see if the Zerglings for Revolver will be enough to hold this off. But there are a lot here already. They are all in the ramp, so no big damage can be done. The Spinecrow is getting Phobos fired down. Zerglings on Zergling going for the battle. No bailing nets whatsoever. And this is looking pretty good for Revolver. He has already taken a very significant supply advantage. These Zerglings are not going to do anything. And there can be a block off at the ramp. No, the Queens are out of position just a little bit. But he does hold 10 supply advantage right now for Revolver. He is finishing up his bailing nest. Elazer is producing more and more Zerglings. No drones on the production tab whatsoever. Because there's going to be a counter attack. And let's see if Revolver can get some counter harassment done. He's producing 4 bailings. It's going to make this engagement quite a bit easier for him. And I believe that Revolver will be able to take this as long as the Spinecrows do not do too much damage on the Zerglings of Revolver. But now the Banelings are going to be done. The engagements are going to be quite a bit harder for Revolver. Quite a bit harder for Elazer with those Banelings being done. Nice detonation already, but there are more Banelings where that came from. Spinecrawlers did finish up, but only one only gets one shot off. The other one falls pretty quickly. Oh, that could be a huge Baneling detonation. Elazer microing those Zerglings away. Now the Zerglings, oh, the one Baneling is in the mineral line. The drones are being pulled off to fight. And the Baneling does detonate, not getting too much damage done. And for now, Elazer will hold. He's still 6 workers behind. He's a lot of army behind too. And he does not have a Baneling nest. He is definitely the tech deficit. And at an economic deficit, and at an army deficit. So will he be able to pull this back? I don't think so, especially if he sees the Banelings being morphed in this base of Revolver. He should know that he is in a pretty rough position. Elazer not even going to commit to an attack, just returning back home. He's getting his Baneling nest up back at home. And Revolver's going to go for it once again. 14 more Zerglings on the way behind this. He's attacking without Banelings here. He's producing now 2 on the ramp. But there are just an overwhelming amount of Zerglings here. There's not even a queen out for Elazer, so he's going to fall behind in production so much already. He doesn't even care about the Spinecrawler. Elazer is going to hardly have enough time to produce any Banelings, so I don't think we will see any bust down the Spinecrawler. That's going to be the GG, and Revolver evens out the score to a 1.